Okay, so then we have another topic of pediatrics, that is myocarditis. So, what are the important points regarding myocarditis that you need to know? First of all, the child will have a history of fever, flu like illness, and now he will be presenting with acute cardiovascular collapse or insidiously with heart failure. There can be arrhythmia or conduction disturbances, and there will be cardiac enlargement on chest X-ray, tachycardia, muffled heart sounds, and signs of congestive heart failure. So, history of fever, flu-like illness, and a child presenting with acute cardiovascular collapse or insidiously with heart failure, arrhythmia or conduction disturbances, cardiac enlargement, tachycardia, muffled heart sounds, and signs of congestive heart failure. The important investigations for myocarditis involve ESR, which will be raised, brain natriuretic peptide, it will also be raised, and chest X-ray will show cardiac enlargement with pulmonary venous congestion, and cardiac enzymes will also be raised in case of myocarditis. So cardiac enzymes, ESR, brain natriuretic peptide, chest X-ray, and ECG will show low voltage waves, non-specific ST to T wave changes, tachycardia, arrhythmia. So these are the ECG findings, and MRI heart will also be done, which will show inflammation in the myocardium. PCR will be done for viral serology. Echocardiography will also show heart abnormalities, and the gold standard is endomyocardial biopsy, which will show inflammation in the myocardium. So ESR, BNP, chest X-ray, cardiac enzymes, ECG, MRI, PCR, echocardiography, endomyocardial biopsy. These are the important investigations for myocarditis. Now, what are the treatment options available for myocarditis? The treatment will be mainly supportive, and for congestive cardiac failure, you will be using inotropic drugs cautiously, because the child can go into we can say pump failure. So for congestive cardiac failure, we'll use inotropic drugs but cautiously, and we can also do pericardiocentesis if the child develops cardiac tamponade, and IV amiodarone will be given for arrhythmia. Extracorporeal membrane oxygenation will be done for cardiogenic shock. Steroid therapy can be helpful, IVIGs can be helpful, and the last resort or the treatment of choice will be heart transplant. So these are some of the treatment options. You can see that these are mainly supportive. So treatment of congestive cardiac failure will be done with inotropic drugs. Pericardiocentesis will be done for cardiac tamponade. IV amiodarone will be given for arrhythmia. Extracorporeal membrane oxygenation or ECMO will be done for cardiogenic shock. Steroid therapy can be given, IVIGs, and heart transplant. And the DDs or differential diagnosis for myocarditis involve carnitine deficiency, pericarditis, and idiopathic dilated cardiomyopathy. So these are the some of the DDs, so you need to keep these in mind, and this was all about the important points regarding myocarditis.